Hey guys, well, it feels like it's been a while since I've sat down and filmed. And I was going through my videos last night and I was thinking, is it not time to do a project pan update, for the 24 in 2024? Because my plan to pan, I went back and had a look and that was done over a month ago. So I'm going to go through everything. We've got quite a few setting sprays that I'm still working on. So facial sprays are the Face Fact Vitamin C Facial Mist. Really like this. I haven't been using it as much though, I will be honest about that. How much have we got? Probably the same as when I did the planter pan. Probably a little bit less actually, but I do really like it and it's worth the money, so I'd definitely repurchase. And I've got this one. So it's a Technique Glow Setting Spray, but it's got the Real of Pore Minimising Spray inside it. Can you see how all this is settling here? It's really nice and I've used this a few times this month. I need to start marking them. None of these have got marks on them, but yeah, I definitely need to start marking them. And this one has been in my collection now for quite a while. So it's in the Revolution Fix and Glow, but it is this one here. Let me show you how it looks brand new, because I got a backup of it. What I was saying in a video, I can't remember what video it was, is these setting sprays are more like skincare to me, and I don't have a lot of skincare in my collection. So when I need a new one, I didn't know if I was going to go for the Revolution Fix and Glow, like the proper Revolution Fix and Glow, not just what's in here. That's £8, and £8 not a lot if it's going to last. And like when I used it originally, it did last me a long time. But this one's only £2.99, guys, and I think they're the same mils. Yeah, 100ml, 3.38 fluid ounces. And what I was saying is, because I'm on a no buy, I'm always going to go with a cheaper option. So that's that. So we got the backup, so I should be okay now. I don't know, I would say like for 3 to 6 months before I have to buy a new one, because look, I've got this one here. So let's put them up there. Right, we won't talk about eyeshadows till the end. I want to use this up. I don't know if it was in the 24 and 2024. I don't think it was, but there's barely anything left. And it's a big container, so I want to use it up, so that's going on my vanity again. This one was though, this powder was in the 24 and 2024, so it's the Elf Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. I haven't really been using it, I've probably used it once or twice this month, so I need to use that a little bit more than I have, so that's that one. I've used this a couple of times, the Glow Dewy Serum. I just want to kind of get this out of my collection. It shouldn't be that hard. I just need to... I think I'm going to keep it on top of my vanity, because if it's in a drawer, I'm going to forget about it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep it on top of the powder. Foundation. I've done really well with this foundation, and I don't even use it all the time. So it's the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation. My shade is Soft Ivory. I'm wearing it today. I do feel like I'm doing quite well. I used it a couple of times when I brought it into the project. It's one of my oldest foundations, and that's why it needs to be used up. Still using that along with other foundations. Okay, this I haven't used as much because I don't like it, so I'm never drawn to it. I'd say probably 5 times, maybe. I see Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I would say it's probably down there. It's all there, so yeah, definitely need to use that up. I don't even think I've used this once, It's my new look highlighting stick. I mean, I've used quite a bit of it, but there's still so much to go. And I can use this with highlighter, so in fact, shall we use it once? Let's put some on the cheeks. I feel like I need to get some weighing scales. You project panners out there, what do you think? Yeah, that's very golden. Okay, so I've used that once now then. So I'll put that back in the drawer. I have used this a few times, this MAC Soft and Gentle. I'll need to use it a few more times till it's all gone. But I am happy with the progress. I'm trying to get rid of like this bit and then kind of work around the edge there. I mean, I don't even think I'm gonna, even if I worked on this all year, I don't think I would have used it up by the end of the year. I've never actually worked on one of these. If you have, let me know how long it's taken you to use up, because they are like, I think 10 grams or something like that, aren't they? I looked into this and it was either 10 or 14 grams. What else do we have here? Oh, this has got progress in it and I'm really, really happy. So I use this for my brows. So this is the Smashbox Photo Op Eyeshadow Trio. And I only used 2 of the shades, but look, when I last showed you, it had dints in it, especially this, no, it was this side. It had dints in it and I could tell that I was getting close to hitting pan, but I've hit pan on this shade now, which I'm really, really excited for. I was so happy about hitting pan there. So that's that one. I haven't used this. Actually, I think I did. Maybe I used it once or twice. But it's a brand new blusher. I'm only panning it in the first place because there's so much air in it. And to get even the slightest bit out of it, you really do have to squeeze it. So, yeah. I'll probably use it a lot around Valentine's Day because it's in the shade Tainted Love. And we've got a couple of eyeliners. So, I'm using this to tight line with. It's a Ted Baker one in black. So, I use this every single day. I put makeup on. And the same with this, really. The only time I don't use this is when I'm using a coloured eyeliner. This one is Wayne Gossey Essential Eye Kohl Pencil in Precious Opal. It's such a nice pencil. A lot of people were saying that got them in beauty bags, were saying that they're so stiff. I don't think they are. Well, yeah, it is a little bit, but that could be the age of the pencil. Amy gifted it to me. And I don't know how long she had it, but when I put it on the waterline, or the lash line should I say, it just goes on really, really smoothly. So those are the 2 that I'm using up at the moment. Concealers. So we've got the Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer. Now I rolled this one in because I finished the other one off. Have I put it in the box? Hang on. Sorry guys, I'd put it in my empties before I'd actually shown you. I think I have talked about it being an empty. So I pulled this out in my planter pan. So this is the PS My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer. And you can see I made a mess of that. But you can see, hopefully, right down to the bottom. I've used all that up. So now then, I pulled this one out. I don't have that many concealers. Pulled this Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer out. I think it's in the shade Fair or maybe Porcelain. And I'm using it with this one. So this one is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Beige. I've had this so long. I've not took the stopper out yet on either of them. Mainly what I do is I put this one in the inner corner and then I put that one on the outer corner, and then they kind of blend in together. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much difference in colour anyway when you look at them. This one is a tiny bit lighter. They're the 2 concealers that I'm working on at the moment. Then we've got 2 eyeshadow primers. These have lasted forever, both of them. So we've got the W7 Prime View. It's really good, but it's very runny. I don't think I'd pick this up again. I mean, it's very inexpensive. And then we've got the W7 Sparkle Slate. I absolutely adore this. I mean, I like this more than I think I would like the NYX. I've seen so many people show their NYX primer and the nozzle has come off it. To me, that's a waste of money. If you're buying a glitter glue or a primer and the nozzle comes off it, then you've wasted your money really. And it's quite expensive, that primer. So I'll try and get either this one or one at the same value. Then we've got a couple of lip glosses. So we've got the Laura Geller one. Again, I don't know why it's down here, because I don't use it that often. I've not used it that often. I don't know why they'd only be half left, because I don't use it that often. I use this more, but I haven't actually used it that much. I really, really do like it though. So this is the Deck of Scarlet High Shine Lip Gloss in Love Spell. So I need to use that more. Oh, there's also this little pot here. I've done well with this as well. Right, so basically what's in the pot is this, the Too Faced Hangover RX. So I can put that in empties now that I've shown it to you. Right, and what happened with it, the pump wasn't working, so I put as much as I could in here, which I'm really disappointed that I've come to the end of it. I might get a travel sample because this is classed as skincare really. It's just really moisturising, so there's barely anything left in that. I'm just using it as and when I can. I like to try and use it on the daily, but then I've got other products like that Becca primer that I want to try and use as well. Sometimes I'll use both of them. And then for perfume, I was using this for the longest time. I would say probably about 4 or 5 months. So that's gone there. Madonna So Sweet. So we can put that away. That's gone in empties now. So the new perfume that I've been working on, I need to start marking it. It was a brand new bottle when I started using it. I probably used it about once or twice. So the usage is basically what I've been using over the last week. So it's this one, this Ariana Grande, God Is a Woman, that Lisa gifted to me last year for my birthday. Can't believe it's almost been a year since I received it. So it looks like this, and then it comes out of this here. A lot of people don't like this thing here, but I think it makes a perfume. And then this is the bottle. I think that the bottle just looks cheap, but that is my personal opinion. So you can see there's a bit of usage there. So by the time next month comes around, it should be like down here. I'm hoping it's not going to take that long, but it is 100ml. I haven't put any on today, so let's do that. I do wear quite a lot of it. And Lisa's got this. I think she's had hers a little bit longer than me. And she says that hers is smelling funny. So I want to use it up before... I think mine's starting to smell funny as well. There's definitely an after scent there. So I want to use it up before it goes bad. It does say on the box though that you can keep it 24 months. So I've had it less than 12. So it shouldn't really be smelling any kind of way. So I like to keep it in this box. So that will go back on my vanity there. Our perfume that will be panning. I won't be using any other perfume. In fact, I will. But only to do a review for Influenster. I got a perfume free from Influenster. I'll talk about that in a separate video. So I will be doing a review on that. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on YouTube though. I might. It's brand new to the market. So, you know, I feel very blessed and lucky to have it. Considering perfume, I've decided that perfume is going to be on my list of things not to buy in 2024 as well. I know by ends differently to everyone else's that I've seen. So most people do it from January to January. I did mine from November the 17th to November the 17th. And what that meant is if I wanted to buy in Black Friday sales, I could. At this stage, at where I'm at in my no buy, I don't even feel like I want to do that. If there's a perfume that I want to get in November, I probably will buy it in the Black Friday sale. But if not, we'll just be continuing. I don't know if we'll continue. It's one of those things where I'm thinking, oh, I wonder what's going to happen in 2025. Am I just going to continue on this no buy, or am I going to go on to a low buy? Anyway, guys, gonna leave it here. This is all the products. Oh, the mascara as well. So the mascara, this is my only one that I'm using at the moment. I recently bought this. Bought it in January, I think, or end of December. So it's a 17 Another Level volume mascara. That's another thing that's in, one out. And everything else you've seen. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.